Hello YouTube, Damo_23 here, and welcome back to episode number 52. It is Paris 13 Atletico. It is the non-league to legend French edition. It is us trying to become better than PSG. We're a long way from that. If you have not seen the last few episodes, we've been complaining about the worst run of form that we've been in the entire save. We loaded up the computer last night. That was a run of form. Draws, losses, couple wins, scattered out. Somehow beat Ganked in our last game. Loaded up the computer today. We played and dominated FC Nantes at home in the 4-2-3-1. It looked like conceding every chance. 3-2. And against Monaco, we tried to play 5 at the back in a must-win game there in terms of making Europe. Look, we somehow went 2-1 ahead, but we got absolutely fisted. Schindler played one of the games of his life, which we know you can play, and you probably need from him today. Golovin scored in the 93rd minute. Leaves me in a position where I don't know what system to play. If you have a look at our run of form in the 5 at the back until we basically got to the knockout stage, not bad. Pretty good run. People would tell you the 4-2-3-1 was okay, but there was a lot of patchy results. A lot of results like this FC Nantes game where we would dominate but not score and concede and draw or lose or win just. And, you know, you're always looking for a system to not just dominate, but you want it to dominate but be solid and not concede. We have not found that system this season. At the minute, we're in a really, really, really tough spot into what tactic to play. If we actually just filter by competitions and we go to the Conference League, qualifying is a 4-2-3-1. Things got hairy against PTM. Against Aries we won, but we didn't play great. If you remember that game, we dominated. I scored 60th minute, but they had most of the highlights, even though we dominated. 5 at the back, lost 2 games there. Then it went on this winning streak in the 5 at the back. And the 5 at the back's done well. And then against Genk, in our last games, we played a 1-1 draw and a 3-0 win. I'm not sure what system it is to play. I think because we're at home and we have to take a lead to Italy, you think, I might go 4-2-3-1. But that could leave us open to a position where Lazio get on top, Lazio get opportunities, and Lazio could beat a 3 or 4-0. I think if we played 5 at the back, there's a world where no matter what happens, win, lose, or draw, it's not out the realms of possibility. We can go to Italy, still get something. Let's touch on Lazio before we get into the team and talking tactics. They currently find themselves in 6th at the minute, playing okay, but Light Rangers has gone on a bit of a losing run before playing us. Just been knocked out of the Italian Cup. No, first leg. They lost 4-3, lost to Atlanta and Inter. They've then got us, and then they've got Inter in a must-win game in the second leg, then us again. So they're fighting for their lives in competitions like I am, which makes things very, very good. They obviously have a very good side. You know, when Salcido's moved here from Brighton for 34 million and been playing in the hole and looking that good, you're in trouble. Let's talk about the team. I think we're going to line up in the 4-2-3-1. I'm going to get the assistant to pick what he thinks is our best side. He reckons it's that. I disagree straight away off the bat. I always disagree. But Melba Light is dead. Melba Light is the definition of tired. I still think Billing has to play part of the midfield. And I think we have to give Gemma the go. I think you have to go with that. Van Hoosen's Van Hoosen. Chavez on cover. I've tried things. Things have not worked. I think we're going to go with Gozzi. I think we're just going to go with what we know. And then looking in the hole, it's Papa Dieng for sure. This kid has the potential to be a different level of gravy. I think it might just be his day as an 18-year-old to go out there and do a job. I think that's your team. It's not a great team, but it's a team nonetheless. If we look at the form, the last 5 games, there's been no form. I think it's 4-2-3-1. I'm live on stream. Links down below. And if you do enjoy the episode, give it a like, do subscribe. I know we've been a bit upset and mad the last couple of days of the game, but trying to remember that we're not meant to be here. Porter to note, Long Yellow and Hector for yet again. Next year, I need to buy a left back and a right back that is good enough to cover for both of them, or better than them. Long Yellow, I think, is really good, though, but has struggled with fitness all year. What do you reckon, boys? I just think if we go 4-2-3-1, we play our best football, there's a world where we win. Dosu goes crazy, but I also know 5 at the back could be an option. We're going to go 4-2-3-1. Spurs play hijack split. Spurs are going to be the opposition in the final. They beat us last time we played, but we gave them a game. I would love to make that said final. Would love to make the final. It's been a great run. Look, Sergio Gomez, he's a good player. Confidence succeeding. We're focusing on what we can do. Let's have a look at their team, Lazio on a whole. Let's have a look at Lazio on a whole. Yeah, just a bit annoying, this run of form. Giller's at the back, Gomez playing left wing back, Lazar is playing right wing back. What's new? Felipe Anderson in there, Mobley up top, of course. Marcos Antonio is alongside Caicedo. That's actually a very good midfield too. The Brazilian and Caicedo together. Here we are. Would have much rather the first leg be in Italy, so we could come to here and if we had to five at the back and look to play for a point or whatever, or go for it. But here we go. Billing, Dieng, Fort, Meads runners, Issa indoor, Collie. We've scored inside 30 seconds. We lead Lazio 1-0 inside 30 seconds. We've scored from kickoff. Well, that's a start. That is a start. We did not see this once last night. Dieng with the ball, Fort with a touch. Great ball to Issa indoor. First time to Collie. And captain fantastic. Look, he hasn't had his best of years. He's probably played to his limit now. He's probably playing beyond his limit. But there we go. We lead 1-0. Dim in the chats like Italians are stunned. Yeah, they probably would be. Mistake? Got to score. We're 2-0 up inside 10 minutes. With no run of form. With no run of form in the league and looking like bottling European football. Definitely have bottled top 4 this year. And, you know, bottling Europa League football at the rate we're going at as well, for sure. We're 2-0 up inside 10 minutes. It's a mistake in the match engine. You don't like to see it. Now there's a highlight from kickoff for them. It's probably going to be them scoring, right? So Caicedo with a ball. We've won it back. They're shell-shocked. Maybe we score 3. Boys, off we go. Indoor with a run. Don't lose it here. Does well. Zeno. Need a great game from you, mate. Gemma now. Ball and a half. Collie. Dosu. If it counts, it's 3-0. It doesn't. It's offside. Well, that close to a 3-0 lead inside 10 minutes. He could have left it, you know. If he leaves that, Dosu's onside. It's because he's flicked it on. It was a great finish. Typical Dosu. We're back to having 4 Senegalese lads, by the way, up top. Maybe that's the key. Just play with 4 Senegalese lads up top. Collie Senegalese, French, obviously Issa Indoor and Dosu are Senegalese internationals. And this is the first time since we had a Diaga Cisse that we've had a Senegalese centre attacking mid playing shadow striker, because we've got Dieng, the 18-year-old, out there. Maybe that was the all along. And we win the ball with Gemma. Issa Indoor now. Needs to find feet. Instead, he looks for Collie over the top. Collie! Good save. Had to go cross keeper there. Still 2-0. We should never play 5 at the back again if this is how we're going to perform. Saying that though, if I do take a lead at Italy, I think 5 at the back would be the play. Dosu, long yellow. Zeno, not known for scoring ability. Gozzi, same here. I want this highlight to end. I want this highlight not to be nothing important. I would have loved the goal. I just didn't want one of those ones where they get it on the break and they score. That probably sums up the poor run of form. When we have the ball, we're knocking it around this well. FM, what is going on? Last night could have win a game. I'm 3-0 up, 20 minutes in against Lazio. We have not really scored from a corner or an east corner, and it's a mistake from the keeper, and it's gone in. It's 3-0. All right. This is great. I will just say that you can tell by the state of my mind that I'm praying for no highlight there and we've just scored, because we've seen us be on that highlight. We've worked the ball around so well, and then it's continued and they've gone down the other end, scored from on the break. Issa Indoor needs this. Cross keeper's on. He has to see. That should have been 4-0. Can't be AC or JCO, but we can dominate Lazio. Yeah. Can't beat one of the worst teams in the league, home and away, and we can dominate Lazio. Anyway, long yellow, Gemma. What a ball. Dosu, Collie's there. Good tackle, to be fair. I thought Collie was in there. Felipe Anderson as I look the build. Salcedo now with a ball and a half. Hector Fort, heads to no one in particular. Gomez, Issa Indoor everywhere, and then that's a poor touch and falls back to Gomez. Felipe Anderson, Marcus Antonio. A goal for Lazio would change this game. There it is. 3-1. Their first attack goes in. Do we get nervous now? We've seen enough in the match engine to know that Lazio will probably come back and win 4-3 just because of the poor run of form we're in, right? First shot on target goes in for Lazio. Watch new. Issa Indoor, good touch. Hector Fort, Billing. Indoor, Billing, good run. Great ball. Collie, blocked. Another chance blocked. This is the thing. With the amount of chances we've had, we should really be 4-5-1 up here. Great half of football. 3-1. Unreal half. Very happy in the first leg here. Saying that though, 3-2 and I would be livid. If this was somehow a 3-2 game, I would be livid. So I think a lot's going to depend what happens here. If they were to score one now, I actually think they would win too. I think they would got the quality to come back. Headed away, but only as far as Felipe Anderson, and he's deadly on FM. Top of the box, Antonio. Oh boy. We've dominated Lazio, raced out to a 3-0 lead, and look at this, at a 0.8 XG, they've scored 2. What's new? What is new? Don't particularly want to change anything, but we kind of need to at the minute. Alioski for a long yellow before he dies. Cat is going to go up top. Everyone's dead. I actually think Lazio win from here. Lazio going to win from here. We've got no legs. We're just going to run out of legs. There you go. 3-0. 3-0 up, 3-0. Up, 3-0. We're not allowed to do anything this year. This will sum up the year, the season, and the save. And now we're fighting for hope, because if they find a fourth, it's game over. We won't win in Italy. And we're going to concede from kickoff now. Gemma wins, falls to him. No, it doesn't. Zeno does well. Issa Indoor. Dieng with a ball and a half. Chieda needs a finish. 4-3. Crazy game. 7 goals. We led 3-0. They pegged us back to 3-3. We scored from kickoff to make it 4-3. We're just at 6s and 7s at the back. Highlight from kickoff. FM, man. Isn't a game of FIFA. Good from Collie. Chieda. Billing. Ball over the top looking for Indoor. Won't find him. Giller heads back to their keeper. Good ball out. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to change. I've frozen in the big moment. I'm telling you right now. Usually I'm tactically on top of things. I have not a clue what to fucking do right now, because any change, I don't want to go into 5 at the back because we'll ship 10 goals. That's a penalty. Fucking what are you doing, Gemma? Oh my word. No need, you fucking moron cunt. Great penalty. 4-4. Get him off the park. No need. Covering centre-back Agozi was about to win the ball and clear it, and then he just brought him down. I don't know what to do. It's game over. We've lost the tie anyway here. Well, we're going to take a 4-4 draw back to Italy. We had 3-0. We conceded one right before half-time. Then it was 3-3 was scored from kickoff, and then we gave Immobile a penalty. There was 3 goals in the match engine in 4 minutes. Since the match engine changed, they need to fix it. Like, we thought the update was a good thing, and they fixed some things in it, but now every highlight that you get is a goal, and every game you play, the opposition scores 3 goals plus. What happened to the days where you're 3-0 up, you knock the ball around and game over? Fucking drunk, man. 4-4. They didn't look like doing a thing, and then out of nowhere, every highlight, goal, 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 goal. Well, we throw it away, we bottle job it. If we don't beat Marseille in the middle game here, we're going to be in trouble. You won't be seeing that YouTube. We'll be back for the Lazio game. We're out. We're pretty out the cup. We can't get a win. We can't get any consistency. We can't get nothing at the minute. Since we've loaded up last night, our runner form is off the tree. I'll be back after the Marseille game. We do have to go full strength because we somehow need to win it. Because a win there and somehow Lille or Rennes do not win, we got some distance and we got PSG on the final day. Even if we were to win every game, if Lille and Rennes run all their games and then on the final day we lost and they both won, we would be out of Europe. And that's potentially what's going to happen. So, with that being said, I'll see you guys in a second. Yet again, I'm going to say it again. If we somehow don't win in Italy, we somehow don't beat Spurs in the final, then I don't see us being in Europe next year. We've bottled it pretty big. Welcome back, YouTube. We've got Lazio, semi-final, second leg, after 3-0 lead and 4-4 draw. Confidence not high, but we did win our game in the league in the meantime against Marseille, which is massive. At one stage, we were 8th going into that game. We played the final day of the match day week, which is annoying considering we're in Europe, and the French FA should be saying actually should be playing a bit earlier for a bit more rest, but no. Lille won and Rennes won. Can we just highlight the fact that these guys from nowhere, and they have a very good squad, and Rennes generally don't do well on FM, but really should. Since February, 1 loss to OJ Nice. This includes a draw against PSG. They probably deserve to make Europe, to be fair to them. Their run home is Bordeaux, FC Nantes, and they got Monaco on the final day, which could save us if Monaco rock up. You also then have Lille, who have had a pretty good time with it themselves, not really throwing it away. They got Rennes, who are fighting for their lives, Olympique Lyon, which is important, and Bordeaux. Because there is a world where if Lyon flutter and I beat my next 2 games at CSM and Brest, there's a world where we might finish 5th. There's a world where, I don't know. Look, all I know, 3 games to play. If we somehow beat PSG on the final day and win the other 2, we're going to be in Europe. That's all I'm going to say. But let's focus our attention back here for the semi-final second leg. We need to have a look and see what we can do. We need to win this game. It's as simple as that. Go to Italy and win. Hajduk Split only lost 2-1. Man, imagine if Hajduk Split win against Spurs. That would be massive. In terms of the team, unchanged, apart from the fact that Melbourne did not start the last game, came off the bench and scored. We kept the clean sheet. Somehow. We made a horrendous mistake with Fort and Zeno ran into each other. They missed the 1-on-1. But yeah, luck was on our side. Look, the last 5 game form has improved, finally. Dieng coming in at centre-backs helped. So maybe, Dieng is someone that's going to just have to play a bit more going forward. I don't think he's particularly great because he's not particularly quick, but he's well-rounded. Maybe we're going to have to do that, but yeah. Anyhow, that's your team. We led 3-0 against Lazio. It finished 4-4. We beat Marseille. We're here. It'll be interesting to see what we can do. Apparently it's Colley's 150th. Let's go to their keeper. Go to Lazio, because I want to know how they went against Inter. They lost 4-1 in the second leg against Inter. Did they rotate? Doesn't look like they did rotate either. So that's Inter's run of form. The only game they have not lost was against me and they're 3-0 down. Yeah, it makes a total amount of sense there, Football Manager. A team that don't know how to win a game being 3-0 down. Similar lineup. Same lineup. It's the same lineup that we led 3-0 against and then drew 4-4. Rightio. Away we go in Italy. Away goals do not count. Yeah, that would be a very good tip, Dim. Dim's comment. Let's try to score without conceding the same amount this time. Yeah, that would be nice because that means we win. I'll take that. Somebody tells me in Italy they're going to be very, very, very different and very good. Gilia, Marcus Antonio, good move out to Felipe Anderson. Good ball to Lazari. It's the first I've seen Felipe Anderson pick it up and build up as well. The 2 legs. Like, as in actual build up, not from like the corner or anything. Salcedo now. Marcus Antonio, Melbourne Light doesn't win. Gilia, Felipe Anderson. Gilia, Felipe Anderson. Long Yellow doesn't win it. Fort wins that one. Billy needs the win. That's to no one in particular. Salcedo, they knew nothing about that as well. The guys run into it, it's hit him and fall into the guy, and he's hit it from outside the box with 1-0 down, 5-4 in aggregate. So it's not long balls and anything anymore. It's now just people running into each other, huh? Look at this. Poor header. Poor header. Where you going? The guy has no clue. He has no clue. The pass meant for Elmas, it just hits him and it falls to him perfectly and he strikes it first time in. There you go, 1-0 down to Lazio. 5-4. We should have had a 3-0, 4-0 lead. Dosu, set piece. One time, please, mate. Oh, just over. It was a good free kick. 1-0 down. 1-0 down. Dieng now. For no fault of our own, we're 1-0 down. Billing. Good ball to indoor. Great ball looking for Dosu. Needs numbers in the box. Goes himself. Save. Melbalai twice blocked. They have one where it falls to him after it hits someone, and we have two chances inside the 6-yard box, both blocked. Yeah, Lazari's in here. There it is. We're out the cup. We're out in the semi-final. We led 3-0, now we're 2-0 down, and it's all over. Down one end, two chances blocked inside the 6-yard box. Down the other end, they've scored. Throw-in highlight goal. 10 shots, 2 plays 5 shots, 2. Just have a look at the statistics. 10 shots, 2 plays 5 shots, 2. XG 1.35, play 0.7. Who's the team that's winning? Every freaking time this run in this season. Every time. This is the reason I've been the 5 at the back at. This is the reason why I've been 5 at the back. 5 at the back. This is why I've been the 4-2-3-1. Since the match engine update, 3-0 down. Should have been. Since the match engine update, all we do is concede and not score with the chances we get, which makes no sense. Long Yellow's out injured. I don't particularly have anyone that I want to bring out there. Alioski, you got no speed. Here you go, your final game for the club. It's the second time he's going to pick up a long-term injury. It's Long Yellow. AI gets so much luck. Yeah, they do. They always do, man. Since the update, it's been... The amount of luck they get is ridiculous. We're being carved apart. I don't know what to do. I might move 5 at the back and pray. 36 minutes in. We have to get through this highlight. Gemma clears. Collie on the break. Nothing much. No one in the box or nothing for him. It's going to be their highlight. They're going to win the ball. Zeno, Hector Fort. Good touch. Great ball looking for Melbalai. Collie's in there. Cut it. Got to go. All right. They're dominating us in the middle of the park. I'm going to move to 5 at the back. And you guys might be thinking, but that's interesting, Damien. Yeah, it is interesting. But I think that's what we need to do. No one can really play on the whole, can they? I've not a clue. Just do that for now. Don't want to really make a change this early. After making one already and then another stoppage, only leaves me 1 stoppage to make a change. So, yeah. Goal? Oh, could you imagine? Before you even make the change. 2-1 down there. They've dominated us in the middle of the park. So I'm going to move 5 at the back here and just go, all right, you know what? Statistically, we're winning the battle, but I don't think we're winning the game from what we're seeing in the highlights. Free kick, yeah. Watch, well, they'll score. Good save from Schindler. That would not have surprised me at winning. Dossi misses one from similar range. Gomez scores his. Falls to Felipe Anderson, who can hit. Elbalai wins. Look the screes, don't win. They're out the other side. They move the ball around very well. Need to force a long ball of some sort. Not coming. They have moved it around. The whole reason I went 5 at the back is to try and plug up these gaps. Alioski ain't going to win that. Every header falls to them too. Every second ball. Jemba wins. We're on the break in the system. Of course we don't go to the ball. Guy's got a tackle in and we're just going to leave it. Immobile's in. Probably need a block. We do get a block. don't know what to do tactically because the five at the back has actually done the job for what I needed it to. Win the ball back and go on the break. Hector Fort. You got Collie right in front of you. Thank you. Now we need numbers to queue in here. Hector Fort's with you. Just keep it with him. Well done, Zeno. Ball in. Indoor! Yes, indoor! 2-2. What a crazy tie. What a crazy tie this has been. Great ball in. Great header. What a crazy tie this has been. Melbourne Light's going to move back into the hole. Dosu, mate, you've had a pretty good game. Gozzy's going to come in. Dosu out, Billing back into the line. Here we go. I'm going to get Alioski actually to stay as a wing back there and defend because he's got no speed. Just you sit. Confirm. Done. The five at the back has produced. Indoor looks dead. Do not care. Took Dossel off, but that's a big call too. I probably should have taken Indoor off. Kieda, warm up, mate. This is a game calling for Kieda. Dieng sweeps up. Zeno. Schindler. Be brave, boys. Just be brave. Just be brave. Billing. Gemma. Melbalai. Good ball to Indoor. Good turn. Collie looked offside. Don't get too excited if he scores. He looked offside. He was offside. It was tight, but he was just off. His name is Kieda. He's on. He is on. Gemma's dead. Alonso's been training really well. You're going to go out there. And I'm actually going to bring Senik in. Senik, you're going to sit in. Deep line playmaker on support. Just sit in, move the ball around, okay? Don't want you to venture too far forward here because we're just about 10 minutes away from an extra time. Still look to play the same way though, boys. We're going to go attacking last 3 minutes, see if we can find a winner. I don't want extra time if we can avoid it. Here we go. This is the highlight. I moved attacking to try and get it. Gozzy, feet, Alioski. Need to find a ball over the top or something. Gozzy now. Don't lose it here. They've pressed us high. Poor from Schindler. So much room to play that out to. He doesn't play it anywhere. Yeah, this is dangerous. Melbourne Light as well. Senik. Ball has to go to Collie or Kieda. Doesn't even go towards it. Need to win it. We don't. Ball out there to Drazic. I don't like this. We need a tackle. There is no tackle. That's a ball and a half. Numbers are queuing in the box. Hector Fort. Tackle falls back to him. Oh my God, they've headed it wide. They have squeezed us big time here. Ball's out. Fort needs one in the channel. Kieda, Melbalai, make your run. Get beyond Melbalai. And we went backwards. Of course we did. Alonso, Melbalai, and they blow for it as soon as he finds his feet. Extra time. No away goals do not count. Move back there to balanced. Move back to balanced. Penalties aren't our forte. It's important to note that. Penalties are not our forte. Romagnoli. Out there to Casale. He looks to hold it up. Romagnoli. Collie tried to pinch it. Didn't win it. Ball out. Felipe Anderson should be our ball. Senek does well. Melbalai. Collie's feet. Four needs runners. Collie. Moment. Cross keeper. Oh, he went near stick. Why would you go near post? Why would you go near post? You have to go cross keeper there. Oh, Collie, you do not miss that. Since the update, every striker wants to go near stick because they want to show you that goalkeepers' AI has been improved at the near stick. Fucking so much room cross goals. Oh, my word, man. Alioski. Oh, what a save. Another corner. 6-6. Crazy tie, second half. I don't think I have a sub left If I do, I don't even know who I'll take off right now. Is there anyone on here that can take a penalty? That's all I'm looking for. Anyone that can take a penalty. Augustin Muller actually has 10 penalty taking. Melba Ly's penalty taking is 8, but he's got really good composure. Hector Fort's penalty taking 7. We could maybe bin Hesker Ford off and get Muller in at late doors as a right wing back. Just to go do a job. Might be a plan here. Yeah, do that and get Alonso out to right wing back. Is there going to be drama late doors? Doesn't look like it. Well, boys, we have a Conference League semi-final penalty shootout. A penalty shootout that matters. Alioski's on the park and he can take a penalty. Okay, that's good. Collie, natural penalty taker. First thing you're going to do is step up and try and get us off the park. Senik, Zeno, 2 very good players. Alioski to 4. Augustin Mullet, we actually said we're going to bring in. So Mullet, Alioski, Melba Ly. Might get Melba Ly. Melba Ly's taking a penalty for us, but Zeno takes a pretty good pen. All right. Collie for pen 4. No, I want Collie to take the first one, get us off to a good start. Team talk. Time to be heroes, boys. Time to be heroes. At the Lazio end, but our guys are in the corner. Collie steps up. Down the middle, first penalty. The nerves kick in. Immobile knows how to take a penalty. Shinola, mate. One time. Do it, Shinola. Good penalty from Immobile. 1-1. 1-1. Senik now. One of the youngsters. He's got good penalty taking. Senik steps up. Bottom bins. 2-1. Romagnoli versus Shinola. Saved by Shinola. And with the trailing hand, well, not the trailing hand, with his lower left hand, what a save. It's Zeno now. Steps up, fires into the top bin. And now that we've cemented a little bit of the spot, let's all remind each other of how we're here. Shinola with a save. He moved early, the keeper, as you can tell. But what a save it is. How important it could be. Zeno fires home. 3-2 we lead. Felipe Anderson steps up. Good penalty. Augustin Mullet. We actually led 3-1. This is 3-2. Mullet for 4-2. Steps up. What a penalty. We're one penalty kick away from winning. 4-2, match point. If Shinola saves, Paris 13 Atletico in their first year in Europe are off to a Conference League final. It's Rovella versus Shinola, who's already made one great save. Rovella, Shinola. We're tied at 4 penalties apiece, but Alioski with his left peg will step up to send us into the final. We're one clean penalty kick away. He's one of our best penalty takers at the club. He steps up, gives the keepers the eyes. Alioski! Into the bottom bin. We win in a shootout. And in one of the most craziest ties that I've played in all my years in FM, and this is going through a Sunderland save where we won 1,000,000 penalty shootouts, and HK where we won 2 penalty shootouts in the year. We won the competition. That is up there with one of the craziest ones I've done ever. The poor run of form, the story around us bottling Europe in the league, and when push came to shove at 2-0 down, we came back, we did a bit of what they did to us. This tie had it all. We led 3-0. They pegged us back to 3-3. We went up 4-3, 4-all. 2-0 down and looking out of it. 2-1. 5 at the back. Had a chance. They missed a chance in the 93rd minute with the header. What a tie. Shinola the hero. Alioski, the most unlikeliest man on the park because of the injury to Long Yellow. And there we go. We are into a final. Is it against Hajjak Split or Spurs? I'm chuffed. Long Yellow's out for the next. Twisted ankle. He might be back for the final. Spurs won in a shootout. Oh, no. Hajjak Split nearly did it. Spurs won in a shootout. Could you imagine if it was Hajjak Split? Spurs won in a shootout. We're going to play Spurs. We've already played them once this competition. They beat us 2-1 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We're going to have him in a Conference League final. Unreal. 4 to 5 weeks. He might be back for the final. Might being a key word. We're at the National Arena in Bucharest in Romania for the final. And in our first time of asking in Europe, we've made the final of the Conference League somehow. Next episode will not be that game. Next episode will be PSG on the final day of the season, where we will need probably a win or a result versus PSG for the first time in the save to secure European football for next year without us having to win this game. With that being said, I'll see you next time. Thank you. Give it a like. You have to give it a like. What a tie. And goodbye.